And the last thing that I am doing in the Year of Dreams 2019 in our first week is the prompt about things I can do to nourish and grow my dream. Things I can do this week to nourish and grow my dream. So it's always about this week, bringing it into like, what are my next steps? So if you have the free trial for this, then there's going to be a blank spot there so you can write in starting whenever you do this a week from now. If you are in the regular Year of Dreams, of course, you get one of these every week with the dates written in already. And this is, some people have resistance to um, looking at the same question every week, right? But this is really, really a powerful thing to do, to come back to it every week. You're not always going to have good ideas. Some weeks this question might actually make you feel angry and frustrated. Sometimes it makes me sad, like I just don't know and I'm overwhelmed. But coming back to it again and again and again, that's something that really nourishes your relationship with your dream. That's how you show up, for your dream. And this question is the bridge between the dream work and the outer work. So everything that we do, like the Year of Dreams, is focused on dream work. It's about creating and maintaining a regular practice, right? And this is so important. You can always do dream work. It doesn't matter what's happening in your life, what's happening with your dream, how impossible things are, what the obstacles are. You can always show up and do the dream work. Everything in the Year of Dreams kit, you can do this, right? You can't always do the outer work. We can't always be taking steps, like measurable action steps towards our dreams. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Now, there's always something you can do. That's why I phrase it this way, to nourish and grow. So it's not about creating an action list or a to-do list. Some weeks it probably will look like that. Some weeks it's more about um, more the internal stuff. There's also value in just sitting with the question every week, even when you don't have answers, just like, what could I do to nourish and grow my dream? Because that's something we don't ask a lot. Like we're kind of focusing on figuring out what the dream is, and then like how do I get there? Like focusing on all of those outer steps and just stopping and thinking about nourishing your dream right now. What can happen right now, right? So that can shift your perspective a bit. So this prompt usually is the one that I do first every week. So I love it when I can do this on Sunday morning. Take some time to really think about, like look ahead to my week and think about this stuff. I can't always, like sometimes, it's more often I do it Monday morning, and sometimes I don't even do it till like Wednesday night or something, but I always do it no matter how long it takes me in the week. At some point in my week, I'm always going to ask myself that question. Reason why I'm sharing this one last of everything that I'm sharing in the New Year of Dreams 2019 is because the answer that comes to you after you've done the alchemy experiment and worked with the quality and the creative dream mantra, the answer that comes to you is going to change. So I think of it that all that dream work you do each week really nourishes and inspires the answer to this prompt for the following week. So there's that beautiful flow happening. And the more you're going into the alchemy processes, the more you're just making space for this dream work and exploring and experimenting, the different kinds of answers you're going to get about what is it that you can do in terms of outer work, like on a practical level. You're going to get really cool and really better, really better answers, Like what we're really doing here is going deeper into your inner world and then pulling wisdom and inspiration and insights out from a deeper part of you. So trying to bypass the logical mind as much as possible, because one thing is usually true across the board for everyone in all dreams is that our logical minds do not know how to get us to where we want to be. They think that they know and they try to convince us. But there is a deeper wisdom in us, and there are deeper sources of inspiration and energy within us. And if we take the time to do this kind of dream work regularly, then we're able to access all of this better better information and better inspiration. And then we get better ideas for what we can do. And that is really what fuels everything about being on the path to making your dream real. So even if you see this question and you have no ideas at all, I want to ask you to spend at least just a couple minutes, just sit there with it and see what comes to mind.